Hey guys, this is Andrei Smirnov reporting from the 2017 New York International Auto Show, and this is a special episode because I spoke with Davis, a communications manager at Honda, about the entire Honda Civic lineup, and that includes two very special cars. One is the Civic Type R you see behind me, which goes on sale in June, and the new 2017 Honda Si Coupe. And behind you is an exciting car, the 2017 Honda Civic Si. Can you tell me all about it?
Yeah.
In 2 minutes or less.
2 minutes or less. All right, sure. So as you know, 2 years ago, we debuted the 10th generation Civic concept car, right? It was a bright green thing from two New Yorks ago, right? So now, coming full circle 2 years later, we have every single Civic on the floor. And this is the brand new production model, the 2017 Si. So we didn't have an Si in 2016. Because we were launching all the other versions of the car. But now this one is the upper performance model, the traditional coupe. Kind of slots right between the normal coupes and all the way up to the Type R hatchback. So you're looking at 205 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. You're looking at a limited slip differential. You got a 6-speed short shift manual transmission, and it's a turbocharged 1.5 liter 4-cylinder. This has an adaptive suspension, so it's you can go sport mode, but you can also go for comfort, so you can drive it every day if you want to, or you can take it out to the twisties and really have a lot of fun.
Is the Si only available in the coupe, or will it also be available in other configs?
Just like you've seen in the past from us, we have both coupe and sedan built on the Si platform. So you can pick between 2 and 4 doors, basically, depending on what you want to do. So if you want a family cruiser Si, you can do it. If you want the really sporty looking one, you can do that too.
That's great. Let's check out the interior.
Yeah, so the seats obviously are custom for Si, and they're a lot more bolstered than the traditional Civic. So you have better grip on the sides of the seats in case you're doing some really twisty driving. And then also with the Si, you'll see kind of the red stitching. The seats are embroidered, also red stitching throughout the cabin of the car. 6-speed short shift manual transmission. We are saving the manuals here at Honda. We're launching more manual cars in the market right now. Yeah, so this is an EX sedan. You guys have driven a few different versions of the sedan at this point. This is normal, just kind of a volume car for us. A lot of people buy this car kind of nationwide. It's very popular, a lot of awesome features. It's available with Honda Sensing. It comes standard with CarPlay and Android Auto. Has a sunroof. It's just a great car, really well-rounded, awesome vehicle in the segment. Now, there aren't a lot of coupes left in the market, right? Not in the compact segment.
Right.
So we're really excited to have the coupe. This one's really bright. This is the Energy Green Pearl. And this is the touring model. So it has LED headlights. It has Honda Sensing, which is the driver aids that allow it to kind of help you move down the road. It has leather seats, sunroof, heated seats, it's all that stuff. It's very cool. This one's also turbocharged, right? Then we get here, right? This is the Type R, and this is so cool. I'm very excited about this one. Kind of everybody, it's a big deal for Honda enthusiasts. We've offered the Type R before in other markets, but this is the first time that we've offered the Type R in America. So you're looking at kind of the most powerful front-wheel drive car in the industry, and you're looking at 306 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. It's a 4-seat car though. It's a very practical vehicle. If you want to put car seats in it, it has latch in the back of it. So if you want to, it could be a family car if you wanted it to be. It's also set up for the track fill. And so what you're looking at here, obviously with our Type Rs, with this kind of level of performance, we put the red engine cap, which we reserve only for our utmost performance cars. So it's cool looking, obviously. This is our 2-liter turbo, so unlike the other Civics that run the 1.5, this engine is specifically developed for Type R for maximum performance in the Civic.
And the brakes are humongous too.
Yeah, and they're Brimbos. Yeah. So they are big, they're Brimbos, they're cross-drilled, so they're meant to, and actually you can see through here, there's all this venting that actually flows air back to the wheels and brakes, so there's also active cooling that happens with these as you're moving down the road. So whether you're doing really aggressive switchback turns in the mountains, or really taking it to the racetrack, which it's developed for, it's meant to really hold you in place and center you while you're driving, so that you have the most control of the car. You're never losing a sense of where you are in the vehicle.
And the humongous wing, right?
Yeah, and what's cool is that all of this aero work is very functional for us. Now on the back of the Type R, there are actually 3 wings, right, or 3 kind of spoiler systems. So up here you have the diffusers that actually vortex the wind, that produce a wind spiral. so that it optimizes the wind pressure on the back of the upper wing. And so that's really going to create the most downforce possible for this car. And then this is really, so this is creating huge downforce for the vehicle. But just like on the hatchback that you've already driven, it also has the original spoiler that already helps kind of the wind flow and air direction of the back of the car.
The Civic Type R is going to go on sale in June, and Honda says it's going to cost in the mid-30s, so it's not going to be crazy expensive, and I'm really excited about that, especially for the 6-speed manual transmission. The Civic Si goes on sale in May. That's just a month away, so that's really cool as well.
Yeah, so check this out. You know, the hatchback is mega functional, right? It's very spacious. The seats fold flat if you want them to. There's a very easy system if you want to cover everything up in the back. And what's nice is that, you know, a lot of times you're pulling this entire tonneau cover out of your car and trying to store it somewhere in your garage or something. Like with ours, it just puts away just like this. You can switch it from side to side if you want to, and you don't have to worry about storing it somewhere because it stores itself inside the vehicle.
And pricing is not announced yet?
We've not given you a specific price yet, but it is going to be right in the mid-30s, and the Type R only comes one way. So it comes loaded, that's it. So that really is kind of the top of the line for us. It's not going to get too expensive.
We just recently drove a Civic Hatch Turbo with a 1.5 liter, and that car was impressively fast and affordable at around $22,000.
So yeah, this is our Sedan Touring, this red car right here. This is our loaded sedan, so turbocharged, leather, CarPlay. It's very similar in terms of feature set to the green Coupe that we saw, although this does add heated seats to the rear. That is a big difference for those two. This is a lot like the hatchback you drove. This is the Sport. So this is only a $21,300 car, except that it's turbocharged, has a 6-speed manual as standard in it. So it's it's very aggressive looking. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's a very honest car. You know, we're counting on this car to help us breed some new enthusiasts. You know, make it affordable to enjoy cars. And then of course, when you want to step up from this, you have right here in red the Si Sedan. So much like the Coupe that we looked at before, the Sedan has the limited slip diff. It has the 205 horsepower. It has all the CarPlay, the features that we talked about with the Coupe, but this way it's a little more practical because you have a full 5-seat car with easy access to the rear seats with the 4 doors.
By the way, that hood in the Type R is aluminum, so there's a few lightweight components and crazy wing in the Type R, which is actually functional. Go back to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real reviews, and of course, lots more coverage from the 2017 New York Auto Show.